Yep. All right, what's happening, everyone? As you guys make your way on, please make sure that you like the video, share the video. Whatever platform you're on, if you're on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to the channel. YouTube might sound funny because I think that charge is on. Let me go check this. Hold on. All right, the charge is not on, so YouTube audio actually should be good. But I need to verify that. See if this thing is letting me see the actual video now. It wasn't letting me see it last week. Let me see if it's letting me see it this week. Yes, we're back. All right, I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was last week. It was stupid retarded. All right, so YouTube looks good. Let's see how it sounds. It was retarded. Sounds good too. All right, cool. Okay. All right, so we are good there on that front. And do my OC. Wait a minute. It's looking funny to me a little bit. No, it looks good. All right, cool. All right. It appears to be good. Let me check on Facebook, see how that sounds. Right quick. Let me see. Did I share this in the TA? I don't think I shared this in the TeamAlliance group yet. I don't think so. Also, someone on Instagram, let me know if the audio is good. And also, on Instagram, when you get a moment, please share the link for the podcast. http www.thebrooklynmosespodcast.com. Type that in so I can pin the post over there, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. All right. And what else we got? Oh, I need to check Facebook. That's what I was doing. Let me check that real quick and see how that sounds. And again, as you are making your way on, please be sure to like the video. If you're tuning in from YouTube, subscribe to the channel, like and share the video, all of that good stuff, right? And turn on the bell notifications. Very important. All right. Let me check on audio over on Facebook real quick. See how Facebook is sounding. Yo, over on Facebook. All right, Facebook is good. Excellent. All right, let me expand that. Open this up. No, I don't want to do that. Come on, man. Give me some act right. Give me some act right. All right, let me see. Right there. All right, cool. I just want to expand. Why does it keep doing that? Why does it keep doing that? That's stupid. Stop doing that. Thank you. Thank you for giving me some act right. All right. All right. So we good on all fronts, I believe. Was there any other distribution that I needed to do? I actually think I did everything. I shared it in the groups. I do need to put this on my timeline though, actually. So let me do that real quick. Let me do that really quickly. Share on public. And we should be good on my page as well. All right, so we good. All right, so YouTube, subscribe to the channel, turn on your bell notifications, like and share the video. Facebook, like and share the video. Also, turn on your notifications on the page. Make sure that you follow the TeamAlliance Facebook page on Facebook if you're not already. All right, very important. And also share this video. Also, if you are not in the TeamAlliance public Facebook group, join it, because that way you will ensure that you receive a notification anytime I'm live, no matter what. Sometimes the platform that you're on will not send you a notification for whatever reason. All right. But when you are in the group, you'll get one. For some reason, they always go through on Facebook. So shout out to Facebook for that. If you don't get one from the page or from the platform, you will get one from the Facebook group, regardless. So that's one good thing about Facebook. I don't know why, but it always goes through. All right, and I think that's it. So audio's good everywhere. We are good on IG as well. Let me see. Oh, someone on IG, please get over. Oh, okay, never mind. Ron did it. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. All right. All right, we're ready to rock. So we're going to get started with the podcast, actually. We are fully distributed and we're ready to go. All right. Hope y'all are ready, man. Buckle up. Buckle up. All right, let's go. Yeah, y'all know what it is. The Brooklyn Moses Podcast, Season 2, Episode number 35, damn it. Shout out to everybody with Spotify on the fridge. Y'all saw that video today? Some of y'all might not have seen it. Yeah, y'all thought I was playing when I was talking about that Spotify from the fridge in the kitchen. Nah, man, I'm not playing. We serious around here. When I watched that video, I was cracking up. I'm like, really? Did I really just do this? Unbelievable. All right, so let's see who we have in the building. On Instagram, I see Tracy in the building. I can't see this. Damn. These phones is like, I don't know if it's these phones or my eyes. 1122. I can't see the letters in front of it, but 1122 is here. I see Ron Carter. And I see Always Hungry. And I see Willis. Is that Willis Major? All right, cool. Yes. So IG is holding it down. On Facebook, I see Tyler. What's good, Tyler? Brendan is in the building. Anyone that arrives on Facebook, make sure that when you come on, you say what's up so I can acknowledge you, even if you come on late. And of course, the infamous YouTube. Melanie's in the building. I see Maui, Jeff, Damon. Forrest is here. SG is here. Peter Leonardi. Charles. Keith in the building. Jay Carley's here. Did I say Damon? Yes, I said Damon. All right. Nicole Blunt, what's going on? Micah, what's happening? Matt Grimes, what's going on? Stacy's in the building. Nico was here. I see Tavares and I see Ray Young. All right, we here. Yeah. Shout out to everybody for tuning in live. Live is interesting when you're here with us because you get to experience it firsthand. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's awesome when you play it back and you watch the podcast or you listen in. Like literally, you can listen to the podcast on any streaming podcast service. So Spotify, we're on there. Apple iTunes, we're on there. Google Podcasts, we're there. Anywhere podcasts are available, you can actually tune into the actual podcast. All right, so you'll remember that. The website also that you can visit where you can listen to the podcast directly from the site is the BrooklynMosesPodcast.com. All right. And that's pretty much it as far as the podcast goes. This podcast is awesome, man, I must say. Some powerful stuff goes on here. Like for real. If you want to be educated and informed as far as, you know, trading and investments in the financial markets, this is the place to be for real. A lot of experience, you know, a lot of dedication. Just providing valuable information is something I've been committed to now for quite some time. And I think that what has happened over time is everything has evolved because I'm able to get all of this stuff out of my head. It's like as you learn and you grow, you have to. What's a good way to describe it? It's like when you know something, you got to put it out so that you can know more. I think that's the best way to describe it. The only way you'll learn more is when you share, because when you share, it's like you're putting out what you have to make room for something else to come in instead. And that's how the information and the knowledge elevates. If you didn't share the information, you can't elevate. You're going to be stuck in the same place forever. And that's where many people find themselves and they get depressed because they're not sharing information. They're not sharing their ideas. It's like you have to plant. The only way to do that is to push it out. You got to put it out. That's how you grow. So anyway, that's what my experience has been. And as a result, over time, the knowledge base here is remarkable. It really is. So the podcast is very powerful because it has captured, through another medium, all of this information. We in season 2 now, 35 episodes in. First season was 50 episodes. Come on, man. 50 episodes in the first season. Second season, we 35 in. That's 85. That don't even include stuff before that. That's just the podcast. And I mean, it's just bomb after bomb after bomb. All right. So anyway, we're going to get into the topic for the day. Today's topic: what impact does inflation have on NADEX trading? This is a good one. This is a good one. Many people are concerned about inflation. People probably talk about inflation, currency, the US dollar as the reserve currency, the government printing money for stimulus and for whatever else they want to do. It's like all of these things going on that are affecting financial markets and affecting the population. It affects everybody, because anytime there is something happening as far as money being distributed, it's going to affect the economy, which bleeds into everything. It's like anytime that something affects the economy, if it affects jobs. Anytime things are affecting jobs, that affects taxes. You affect taxes, they're going to be, of course, they ready and looking for a way to raise more taxes, but they're trying to lower taxes for certain people to make it more of an even, playing ground, etc. Then you got the COVID hit. So now you got a whole different thing that's added on. COVID comes out, messes the whole economy up, period. Messes people's jobs up. A lot of people's jobs just gone. So you see how all of this stuff that affects what goes on with us is connected and related to the financial system, and more so the markets, because we live in a capitalistic system. So here we have a debt-based currency, which, by the way, every country has a debt-based currency. No country has their currency backed up by anything. It's backed up by debt. So what they do is they actually borrow the money that they want to use for stuff, and then they pay it back with interest. So a lot of people don't even understand the way that the financial system works. They don't understand currencies. They don't understand anything. All they know is, well, I need to make some money. I need to pay my bills, and I want to live a decent life. That's all you as an average person know, and that's really all you are concerned about. Having a job, being able to, generate an income so that you can afford your bills, you can afford to live. That's it. People don't really know about that much else beyond that, aside from what they spew to you through the media. So if you don't allow your mind to open up to understanding the ways things actually work, then you can't actually figure out how to position yourself in this system in a way where you kind of are operating independent of the system. It's like you're in the system, but you're not dependent on the system. And that's powerful, because we're talking about millions of people that are dependent on the system. Just think about stimulus. I mean, what are they talking about doing now? They're talking about another stimulus and then another one after that. They're talking about these child credits that they want to give each month for months. So it's like they just literally are printing money and using it to do stuff with, because they're trying to keep the economy propped up so that the economy will be the engine. They're trying to restart it back up, right? Because the engine basically shut down because of COVID. There were very few businesses that were operating the way that they would normally be used to operating, and it's only because one part of the business was still running. I did several lives talking about, the type of businesses that still were running during COVID, like Domino's Pizza. Anybody that did delivery. Anybody that delivered was, they figured out how to get through the real tough time of COVID. So anyway, I'm bringing all of this stuff up because all of this is tied into inflation. So many times people don't realize because they don't really pay that much attention to stuff. But a lot of times you don't realize that the price of stuff goes up all the time. Stuff just costs more. If you go into the supermarket, just as an example, right now, go to the supermarket and look at the price of chicken wings. Like, I'm not even joking, or anything. I'm serious. The next time that you go to the supermarket, look at the price of wings. Just regular raw chicken wings. Look at the price. Just look at the price. And you're gonna be like, oh shit. The price is crazy right now. Anytime there's a shortage of something, the price will go up. Anytime they say there's a shortage of something, the price will go up. So even if it ain't a shortage, they can affect the price by saying that there is. And I'm not saying that there isn't. But my point is that this is how things get affected in the economy that you live in, that you're a part of, and that you have to survive in every day. Right? Now, how does this mean anything for us? It means everything for us. You don't realize that every year the value of your money goes down. So your money buys less. You can buy less. You can pay for less stuff. You understand? So it's not that someone is actually in your pocket like, yeah, I'm stealing your money from you. But indirectly, your money is being stolen from you through the financial system. That's just what it is. Inflation over the last 18 months, I think that they printed 30% of the existing currency in existence in the last year and a half. 1/3 of all the money that exists was printed in the last year and a half. Do y'all understand that? That is insane. Is there an effect of that? Yes. Well, when do we see the effect? We're not going to see it immediately, but you're going to slowly see it, and then it will accelerate because they'll continue to have to print more money to do stuff with. How many more stimulus packages are they talking about? So people are like, ooh, helicopter money. This is free money. It ain't free. It's not free. We're going to pay for that. Prices of things will go up. That money has to go somewhere. So a lot of times what will happen is in the economy, the money finds somewhere to go. You'll see the prices of something going up. Like right now, prices of homes going up, skyrocketing, right? Just in the last year, look at home prices over the past year and see what the prices have gone up to. That's one example. So this is what is called inflation. Inflation is the effect of when they do more than they normally would do. Have they been doing more than they normally would do? Yeah. What you think stimulus is? That's them doing way more than they normally do. You understand? And what they're doing, they keep approving these new packages. All right, let's do another stimulus. People need it. People need help. And not to say that people don't, but yeah, there is a consequence for that though. So anyway, I'm not talking about this to try to scare you because it's not even about being scared. It's about being prepared. It's about understanding what it is and then making preparations accordingly. Now, All of that stuff I just talked about, what impact does that have on us who trade? And this is where it gets real good, because bottom line is that it does not affect anything with regards to us as traders. It doesn't hurt and it don't help. It's not good or bad. What I'm saying is that whatever's happening in the economy, because we are able to access these financial markets and trade, and we have platforms that we can trade on and become profitable on the platform through our knowledge of the market, because we understand the market better than other people who trade on the same platform. Because of that, which is called a skill set, because of that, nothing will affect you or your ability to produce profits and generate income and cash flow, period. It does not affect you at all. I remember when they elected Biden. Biden got elected. Oh, Biden is going to raise the taxes. If you're making such and such money, blah, 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 he's going to raise the taxes on you. So what? And listen, don't get me wrong, because I'm not saying it, and I'm not, being non-empathetic towards people, that would have to pay more in taxes. If you make a certain amount of money, you're not going to pay more. You're actually going to pay less. So I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about who is affected by it. The people affected by, whatever that bill is, people that make more money. If you make more money, all right, cool. It is what it is. You got to pay more. There's so many other ways to figure out how to not pay more. You don't have to complain about, they raising the taxes. For every time that they raise taxes, there's a way to avoid paying more taxes. Just period. If you're a business owner, if you have real estate, if you own assets, things of that nature, you don't really pay no taxes like that. You only pay taxes if you sell something and profit. You see? So now us as traders, we always sell and make profit. If you're generating income and cash flow through trading, you always are in position where you're going to have to pay taxes, period, because you're generating profits. You see? And again, for us, we get a 1099. 1099 basically means that you're a business. See, your income, the way that your income is treated, because you're receiving a 1099, that's self-employment if you are a sole proprietor. If you have a business account, you got the account running through your business. So it's actually pretty much the same thing. Sole proprietorship with a 1099 is the equivalent of a business. That's what it is. See, a lot of people don't know that this is what is actually going on. So they don't even know that you can position yourself this way. But I'm explaining to you that this is what it is. If you get a 1099, that means that you earn income and you're responsible for paying your own taxes. So you got to pay your self-employment tax and you got to pay your income tax on what you earned minus whatever your deductions are. See, because you're a business owner. And technically, if you are a sole proprietor, you are a business owner. You just are self-employed. You see? Even if you don't have a corporation, you don't have an LLC or nothing. Just you. Just you. 1099, you are self-employed. You pay your self-employment tax, you pay your income tax on your income. Simple. Now, again, you get access to deductions, credits, a lot of stuff that you can actually deduct because you are a business owner. You see? So anyway, being in the know means that you can do a lot of things to position yourself to benefit from stuff that happens. You see what I'm saying? So just the fact that you earn income through trading, it means you got cash flow. What does that mean? Well, you got the money to pay the taxes. Hello? You see, it's not like you generated an income and then you had to pay employees. When you trade, you don't pay no employees. Oh, you generated income, you had to pay for your office, you got to pay for inventory. We don't have inventory. We don't pay for that. We just got cash. See, listen, when you make money from trading, you got cash flow. The only overhead is your lifestyle, the things that you spend money on personally. You see? And again, you do have deductions and things that you can deduct as far as business goes, yes. But I'm just saying, whatever money you make from your trading business, the only expense really is your lifestyle. That's about it. But you don't have all the typical business expenses that a traditional business would have. You see? You don't got to pay for an office. Work out the house. You don't have no inventory. You don't have no employees. See, there's a huge advantage to this. So a lot of people don't realize this. And this is why when people make comparisons between what we do with trading and other stuff and other businesses, I'm like, you really can't compare nothing to this at all. On NADEX, we're in a position to literally, through our trading, make as much money as we want to make. Like literally. Just being consistently profitable and scaling up the size of your trades puts you in position to make six figures. Just like that. Just being consistent. Not trading every day and trading all the time and always on the charts and, I got to trade every day. I'm a day trader. I got to be on the charts every day. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about trading every week, every other week. You see? You can put yourself in a position where you trade once a week and you at six-figure income. What does six-figure income mean for you? You see what I'm saying? Means you can afford to pay for your health insurance, your life insurance. You see, all the things that you need, stuff that you would normally get from a job, you can afford to pay for all that stuff yourself. But what it takes is a skill set that allows you to be profitable when you trade in the market. That's what we have here. See, that's the part that comes first. Then you're in position to do everything else that I'm talking about because you got cash flow. So this is why I don't understand when people talk about taxes. Oh, well, they raising the taxes, man. Well, more than likely, you ain't going to be paying more taxes anyway. Because the people that they raising the taxes on, you got to be making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. You see, to even be in that boat. And even if you are making that much, pay your taxes. Make more money. Hold on, wait. If you're worried about paying more taxes, make more money. Make more. Put yourself in position to be able to have access to more trades. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm not always on the charts. I'm not always on the platform waiting and looking at the market, waiting for a trade to come. I go on the charts when I feel like it. I take a nap, go to sleep, eat, go outside, talk to the birds, right? Do all type of stuff when I don't feel like being on the charts. Come back to the charts, observe the market, and wait. Oh, nothing comes? All right, I'm going to take a nap. Go take a nap. Go eat something. Go make a smoothie. Sit down somewhere. My point is that you have freedom. So you literally can, if you want to, make more money. Multiple ways to do that. You can scale up or you can just be around more. See? If I wanted to have more access to the market, I just take the laptop outside when I talk to the birds. If I want to do it like that. Or if I don't have the laptop, just take my phone with me. But what I'm saying is if I don't even feel like doing that, I don't. I don't feel like always doing that. Sometimes I just want to talk to the birds alone. I don't want to look at the charts and talk to the birds. I just want to talk to the birds. You see? So when you have the freedom to do that, you don't understand, like, it puts you in position to multiply your income. So if you wanted to, you can make double what you would make. You can position yourself to do that without adding stress. You see? There's so many ways to go about doing it. First half of the year, whatever money you make, that's the money you spend. Second half of the year, whatever money you make, use that towards your taxes and whatever else that you have to pay for, that might be unexpected or whatever the case may be. And you can put yourself in that position, and that can be a high level of income. This is the point that I'm making. But again, can any of this be done without the skill set? No. This is why you always are going to hear me talk about skill set, the skill, mindset, working on yourself, doing all of this, making yourself and turning yourself into the person that deserves to be free to make that much money. And nothing compares to it, period. Nothing. There's not, stop comparing anything to this. As much as I love Bitcoin, right? And how I talk about Bitcoin and what it is. And Bitcoin is something that is for the future. That's just where we're building our long-term wealth. And Bitcoin is the most profitable thing that you could have invested in over the last 10, 12 years, period. There's nothing that has outdone that. Even Bitcoin can't do what we are able to do here. This is what I'm saying. So you got to understand what you have. This is what you have. This is what we do here. This is what we do here. Bitcoin can't compare to what we're doing. Inflation don't affect nothing that we're doing. Oh, but there's inflation. But we're buying Bitcoin to hedge against inflation. Because with inflation being, I think inflation is 10 to 20% a year now. It's insane. 10 to 20% a year. Whatever amount that the money supply grows by, that's the amount that the value of your money decreases by. So the more money that they print, the value of the money goes down. It pays for less stuff. That is something that everybody is being affected by. I don't care who you are. It's not direct, though. It's indirect. So in your mind, you're like, well, what do you mean? Nobody's taking my money. My money's sitting in the bank. Your money's sitting in the bank losing value. You see? This is why I tell you to buy Bitcoin every week. You got your money sitting in Bitcoin, your money's going to appreciate in value over the course of time. Beyond any other thing that you could be investing in. It has outperformed and will continue to outperform everything. It's a new asset class all by itself. Just imagine having some money that you were able to invest in the internet when it started. And as you know, the internet continuously improves. All of this technology, all of this security, everything going into the internet, making it faster, better, smoother. You can do more. You can stream. You can stream with more devices. They got internet so fast now, they said you can stream with 30 devices. That means you got a phone, a tablet, a laptop, the TVs in the house. Everything's pulling from that internet source, and it's all super fast. This is what technology does. It advances. This is what Bitcoin represents. Bitcoin represents the internet. Imagine if you took internet and gold and put them together. That's what Bitcoin is. So you putting your money into that and leaving it there, what you think is going to happen to the value of the money that you put into it? It will continuously grow in perpetuity. Perpetuity. If you bought Apple stock or Amazon stock in the beginning and just left it, right? When these companies actually became networks, when they grew to the size where it's like, all right, this is it. See, once it becomes a network, that's it. It's not going anywhere. Not going nowhere. Amazon always going to be Amazon. Sorry. Apple, they're going to be Apple. That's what it is. They're established now. Period. You ain't going to do nothing but see them improve. More technology. More capability. They're networks. Facebook, network. You thought it was going to be MySpace, huh? Nope. MySpace showed you what it could be. Facebook showed you what it is. See, Facebook took MySpace's slot because the size of it got big enough for it to become a network. Now you can't do nothing with it. It is what it is. So anyway, I know I'm talking about a lot of things kind of at the same time, but my point is that, again, if you just think about what we're doing as far as trading on NADEX, there is nothing that compares to that. You see, so it doesn't matter what's happening. Inflation, okay. Well, there's more taxes, okay. Right? Stuff costs more. I just make more. Right? Oh, your premiums went up. All right. I can't even tell you how often sometimes I'll get something from one of these whatever. I forgot who sent me a letter in the mail one time recently. It might have been either my health insurance or the dental, one of them. But they sent me something in the mail saying they was going to raise the premium for no reason. Oh, the premium's going up. I was like, damn, all right, well, okay. You see? So it's like being in position where you always saying, okay. Like, well, this costs more. All right. Well, gas almost $3 a gallon. All right. Well, normally it would take $38 to fill up your tank. It's going to cost $50 now. Okay. All right. It is what it is. You see? Versus, oh my God, what are we going to do? We need help. It's like you don't want to be that person where you're thinking like, oh my God, like literally, what are we going to do? You don't want to be that person. So you have an opportunity to not be that person. I'm just saying. You have an opportunity to not be that person. You have an opportunity to put yourself in a position to be free financially and to be involved with something and able to do something that, because very few people are capable of doing it, because very few people are going to put themselves in position to do it. By you doing it, you also now are going to separate yourself from the financial rewards. See? In other words, you're going to be in position and you're going to be able to make all types of money so that nothing matters anymore. You see? Stuff just stops mattering. Something happened to your car or whatever. Damn, car went out. All right, well, let's go get another one. I don't want this one no more. Let's go pick up a new one. In position to do shit like that. You understand? So I'm just going through kind of just different examples of how stuff always be happening. Stuff always is going on. There's always something happening all the time. All the time. But being in position to the point where it don't matter what it is priceless. So inflation is just one more thing added to the list of, so what? Like, well, oh man, inflation, does that really impact us? No. Nope, not at all. We can make more money. Period. All right, so let me come in the comments, see what y'all talking about. Let's see. SG said knowledge is power. That's a fact. Matt Grimes, the dollar's buying power is weakening all the time. Nico, so really how long can this go on before the whole house of cards collapses? Last 2x4 I got at Home Depot was $268 a few months ago, It's $10 now. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. See, that's real. That, the slabs that you use on your fence. If any of y'all that have a wooden fence around your house, the slabs that you use on the fence, like the pieces. Go check out the prices of the pieces right now. Crazy. So it's like you can see, oh shit, like money, the way that this whole system works, that money got to go somewhere. It goes somewhere and it increases the price of stuff all the time. All the time. So this is what inflation just does. It does this in so many different ways, and it can manifest in a lot of different ways. And most people are not paying attention. They're just not. It's crazy. Maui Jeff said, Maui broke the record in May. The median home price is $1 million. Crazy. Crazy. Median. You realize what that means? Median means the middle. It means the average. Yeah, that's crazy. Mac, as long as you know how to fish, you'll be fine. That's a fact. Osman, are the fees charged for each NADEX trade tax deductible? No. No, Osman. The fees are deducted from whatever you make or you earn as profit. So it's already been accounted for. And whatever you're left with is the net profit of what you'll have to pay your taxes on. So the fees are already deducted from the transaction. You understand? So no, you can't deduct it from your taxes because they're not separate things. It's not a separate thing that you have to account for. It's built into the trade. The fee is built into the trade. So you end up with the net profit after fees. Jay Carly, learn the art of finesse. Got millionaires out here paying less taxes than us. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, Mr. Ron, this is the tag. This is the topic. I see she had just got here earlier. Maui Jeff says, even the fridge uses internet. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Let me tell you something. The fridge is on the list. For devices, the fridge is on there. Yes, it is. That's a fact. Jay Carl, the internet is basically a giant network of computers connecting to each other. Just wait until everyone connects to Bitcoin. Everyone ain't going to connect to TA. Not everyone built for it. Right. That's right. TA more like a glitch. It's a glitch because what we do is what people think is impossible to do. Hold on. Man, oh man. See? That's why we more so a glitch. We're not the norm. Normally people think it's impossible to do this. They don't think that this is possible. Right? I'm doing Project Freedom now. This past trade was trade number 21. So that's the fifth time of me completing Project 21. Now, mind you, the first time I did it, while I was doing it, people were saying, he ain't gonna be able to do that. They were looking at the spreadsheet. Oh, he can't do that. Okay. Not only did I do it that first time, I slowed it down. I did once a week. Let you see. Listen, this is slow motion. Slow down. Let's see what it looks like if you just did it once a week. What do you mean did it? Okay, if you only ended up being in a trade once a week. Let's see what that looks like. Project 21. And mind you, the first 2 weeks, I accidentally took 2 trades in each week. So it took 19 weeks instead of 21. I always like to do stuff to prove that everything that you think is not possible to do is not only possible, but it's what we do. You think it's not possible to do, and it's what we do. It's just like somebody telling you, oh, you can't do that. You're telling me that as I'm doing it. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? The reason that you don't believe I can do it is because you don't believe you can do it. And you want to believe I can't do it until you see me do it. Then that's when all of the FUD comes, right? All of the nonsense. Oh, he's photoshopping the videos. He photoshopped them videos, man. They're not real. All right, I give up. You win. Yeah, that was the last straw for me with that. Dude was like, yo, you photoshopping the video. I was like, you could Photoshop a video? I thought that was just for pictures. Crazy. All right, let me see. CC, even your home security system, your thermostat, your lights, the door locks, the fridge, the washer and dryers, all using the internet via your networks, Wi-Fi, all the bandwidth being used at once. Facts. That is a fact. Yeah, and the home security is crazy today. People don't mess around. They don't be playing. Like, you can't play around. Like, don't come. It's like, don't come around here with that, because I see you. Like, literally, I see you. Anywhere you going and moving, I see what you're doing. So where you going? What you doing? Don't do it. Don't do it. You don't want none of what's in here. You don't want to enter at your own risk. Trust me when I tell you. So just relax. Yeah, the home security is crazy today. J. Carl, you know what? Every person I've ever talked in life complaining about money issues had cable still. That is true. Right? Like, no matter what, they never gave up that cable, huh? Crazy. CC, the beauty of the internet, and look what was once considered just a fad or a phase. And now look, all aspects of our lives are now what? Dependent upon the what? The internet. Facts. Yep. That is a fact. So with Instagram, speaking of the internet, look, something happened to the internet over here. What the hell? It's like it's paused. So with the internet. Let me see something. Saying it's connected. See, we done talked about the internet so much, and it started acting stupid. All right, let's see if it connects. Come on, IG. There we go. All right, it's back now. All right. Yep, but the internet, man, is crazy. Micah said, don't want this car no more. Let's get another one. That's real. Yes. Yes, that's what you want to be in position to say. Yep. Jay Cardi says she going to Maui. Oh, man. Max said, make money appear out of thin air like a magician. Yeah, that's what they do. Yep, that is what they do. But guess what? That's what we gonna do too. We're gonna just make it appear. 1-0. Nico said, we are the red pill. Yes. Yes. J. Carr said, I knew we were in the Matrix. Oh, man. Oh, Jay Carly said, thank you for not posting others' videos as yours. Yeah, people doing all type of stuff out here, man. All type of forgery. How you gonna just take somebody's whole video and act like it's yours? That's crazy. That is nuts. Come on, IG. I don't know what Instagram is doing. Let me see something. The whole screen like went black. What is that? I've never seen that before. Yeah, yo, on IG, do you still see me? It's doing something crazy weird right now. I've never seen this before. Y'all can still see me on IG? Anyway, Kashif said, learn how to go in business with stability. Ooh, that's hard. That's crazy. Y'all can't see it, right? Yeah, like what happened? What the hell? Let me do this one more time. I'm gonna turn this internet off and then I'm gonna turn it back on and see if that resolves it. Damn, man. See, internet ain't like us talking about it. And it was like, oh, you want to talk shit? I'm gonna mess up your IG feed now, just for that. Take that. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what, and I don't want to close it and then have to restart it because I'm gonna lose the recording that I have already. All right, let me not worry about it. It is what it is. I apologize to everybody on Instagram. I don't know what's going on with it. But we about to end the podcast anyway. Let me finish up the comments. Let me see. Yeah, CC said even when you do it, they still talking shit. That's what the haters do. Exactly. Exactly. Yep. It's the subliminal messages. Jamal said we are immune to inflation because no matter what, we live in increase. Just scale up. Whoa. Whoa. It's kind of crazy. I'm going to just end this IG stream. It's getting on my nerves. Getting on my nerves, man. Let me load it onto IGTV at least though, so I don't lose it. Shit, messing with my OCD, man. Messing with my OCD. Oh, so it must be just an IG thing. Okay. Yeah, Nico said it's just IG acting stupid. Well, y'all gotta act crazy during the Brooklyn Moses podcast, though. Yeah, but I did enjoy talking about this topic because I get an opportunity to kind of squeeze in little pieces of information that I think kind of for a lot of people kind of just makes them aware, like, oh wow, what, like, really, and if you don't believe the stuff that I'm saying, like, look into it for yourself. Look into the monetary system. Just like look into like what the monetary system is and all of that type of stuff, and you'll see for yourself. Like, learn about the system. This is a debt-based monetary system. It's called fiat currency, FIAT. And that's what all currency is in every country. And all currencies are based around the US dollar as the reserve currency. So the US dollar represents the main currency, and then you have everyone else's currency. That's why when you look at charts and different markets, they're compared to you. They're priced in USD. So, like, even for example, when you look at the Forex markets, you notice how the pairs are always connected to USD, right? The main core pairs, they're connected to the dollar, euro dollar, pound dollar, Aussie dollar, right? There's a whole bunch of other ones too. And there's a whole bunch of other cross pairs as well. But the main pairs are versus the US dollar. And that's because the dollar represents the reserve currency. It represents the one that actually has, if you want to even call it that, the most power out of all of them. Because really, the USD is backed by the unlimited ability for the central banks to print money and give it to the government for them to use for stuff. So it's like, I think it was Greenspan that said that we got unlimited ability to use money for whatever we want to. So like we can do anything. He literally said that. I forgot the interview. When I find it one day, I'm gonna actually play it so you can hear what he said. He's the same guy that said irrational exuberance. That's what he called the market when it was going up at that time. Stock market was moving up. He said irrational exuberance. And the market collapsed because he said that. So it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Yep. Albert, U.S. is the main boy in the trading world. We entertain everything in the commerce world. Indeed. Indeed. Jamal, inflation is the illusion that you will not have enough. If it inflates, so does our income. Right. For those of us in the know and those of us in position to do so. Yep. She said IG don't want Brooklyn Moses to spit. Too much truth. Yeah, it's all good. They can't stop us. No matter what. They can't stop what's going on here, bruh. They can't do nothing with it. As we go, so does the world economy. We catch a cold, the rest of the world catches pneumonia. Yeah. So, I mean, there's a lot that goes on as far as the currencies, inflation, and understand that like Bitcoin is something that is actually making the world better because you'll start to see countries where they've experienced such an insane level of inflation that their money literally doesn't buy anything. Like this has happened in many countries already. It happened in Zimbabwe. It happened in Venezuela. I'm trying to remember a couple of places offhand. I think it happened to a degree in Greece. But there were situations with the money where, the value of their money is so low that they need way more money to buy regular stuff. Like in Zimbabwe, they started printing $1 trillion bills, like for real. And people look at that like, oh, that will never happen here. That type of stuff can't happen over here, but it happened in more than one place. It's called hyperinflation. And the possibility of that definitely exists, especially in a country with an economy that's not big enough to absorb that amount of money printing. So like, with the US is like kick the can. US has unlimited ability to print. And because the US is the reserve currency in every country, they always have that as the foundation to keep the currency kind of propped up so that it doesn't look like there's inflation. So people think that, stuff goes up a little bit, but it's not that bad. No, stuff actually is going up a lot. You just don't understand the way that the money actually ends up going somewhere. When they're increasing M2, which is the money supply, the money has to go somewhere. You see what I'm saying? If you print more money, just like with anything else, supply and demand, if there's more of it, the value is less. You see? Because they are making so much of it, the value of the existing amount that's there becomes less. You're diluting it by increasing the amount that you have. Same principle. It's just like if you got a cup of iced tea and you keep adding water to it, it ain't going to be as sweet, right? It's not going to be as potent. Keep pouring water in your iced tea. And eventually, like, yo, this ain't iced tea. This is water. You pour so much water in it, it tastes like water now. You see what I'm saying? It's that idea. Same idea. Yep. Yes, it did. It happened to a degree in Iceland. Albert said Iraq, Iran, Ghana. Yeah, I mean, and some, like, I guess people look at it like, well, they're third world countries and they're poor, and it's not that. It's the same monetary system that they duplicated that we're using. So it's not like, oh, well, the U.S. money is backed by gold. No, it's not. It's actually not. It's not backed by anything. It's backed by the debt. The debt that is owed to the Federal Reserve Bank. That's what basically is keeping the U.S. in position to always have access to money that they want to spend for something. See? And what they're doing is basically is like they're borrowing from future prosperity. So they're like, well, the economy, it'll restart, and then we'll be able to do this, and then we can pay the interest on the debt. We can pay for this. We can use taxes to pay for that. We can pay for all of the entitlement programs. And it's like, okay. And if you can't pay, what you gonna do? Well, we'll just print more. We'll just, approve another package, and we'll pay that with the package. And this just keeps going on and on and on. So, they've only been doing it now to this degree since COVID. But look at the amount of inflation that has taken place in the last year and a half. Like I said earlier, the money supply increased to the point where now 30% of the existing money that exists came in a year and a half. Do y'all understand that? So what took decades to create, right? They created 1/3 of all the money that exists in a year and a half. Are they slowing down? Or are they increasing that? It's increasing, man. It's increasing. So, again, well, what does that have to do with me? It has everything to do with you. And the only way to get around the fact that it will affect everything around you, whether it's immediate or whether it's over time, is to put yourself in position to make more money, period. It's like you just have to make more, or the money that you have has to be somewhere where it can appreciate in value. So do we have that? Yep. It's called Bitcoin. Bitcoin will appreciate in value, period. That's where money is going to always be flowing into. It's technology, it's digital gold. It's a store of value, and at the same time, you can use it as a transaction. So it's also currency. Is it going to be used as currency? Well, right now, it doesn't have to be. See, this is another thing too. Like, people think that, oh, well, it's going to replace the dollar. It doesn't have to replace the dollar. It doesn't have to do that. Like, you're thinking, oh, we ain't going to use dollars no more. We're going to be using Bitcoin, or we're going to be using Ethereum. No, it doesn't even have to be any of that. It can be, everything will be the way that it is now. But when you start to see prices and things that are going on, you'll begin to realize, like, whoa, this is crazy now. Look at the cost of stuff. See? But if you own an actual asset that appreciates as the monetary supply increases, so in other words, as they print more money, an asset like Bitcoin will go up in value because people are going to want more of it. You understand? Crazy. So anyway, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Nigo said it's called the pyramid scheme. Oh, man. Osmond, El Salvador recently approved Bitcoin as legal tender. Yeah, they did that today, I believe. I think today it was approved. Will large price volatility, if it be a negative? Well, it's not a negative, it's positive. The fact that they're actually approving it as legal tender, what that basically means is that they'll allow you now to use Bitcoin to buy stuff. And the reason that they want to do that is because their actual currency ain't worth shit. and they know it. And they know that they can't control the inflation of their currency. So they're like, well, you know what? We're going to get some Bitcoin so that we can at least stabilize what we got going on in our situation. And I don't think that this will be the last time that you'll see a country do this. Like, you'll see countries actually adopt Bitcoin because it is the most sound representation of money. Like, you can't make more of it. You see how a country with their central bank can print more money to put in their economy to be used. So they can use whatever money that they want to do stuff with. You can't do that with Bitcoin. Nobody can. Nobody can print more Bitcoin. Nobody can hack into it. It's alleged. What is there to hack into? There's nothing to hack. It's trust. So when I send money to a wallet, that transaction has to be verified multiple times on different servers that have nothing to do with me, that don't know each other. None of the servers know one another, but each server is verifying that one transaction. Once it goes through all the verification processes, then the actual Bitcoin is transferred to the other wallet. That's encryption. The highest technology that exists. So the way that the Bitcoin network was built, it was built at like, it's almost like somebody that thinks like a hacker built it so that you can't hack it. It's like you can't do anything with it. So it's the safest thing you could ever use. Literally right now, Bitcoin, the safest thing that you can use. It's anonymous. You don't got to know it's me sending somebody some money. You see? You don't have to know it's me. I can send as much money as I want to. I can send as much Bitcoin as I want to. Nobody's stopping me. Oh, well, no, you can't send more than one Bitcoin. What? I can send as much as I want. See? Trust, security. And then you have all of these people that are in technology that are constantly checking, watching, looking how they can improve it. The network can be expanded. It can be, continuously developed. What does it sound like? Sound like the internet, don't it? Is the internet that we use now the same internet that was here when it started? Yes, it is. Same internet. How much faster is it now for us? You kidding me? Is it going to get faster? Yep. Come on now. So it's constantly evolving. It ain't going nowhere. That's what Bitcoin represents. And that is what we'll be able to have access to, period. This is why I say when you buy your Bitcoin, don't sell it. Don't worry about what we're going to do with it yet. Just buy it every week and don't sell it, period. So, yep. So hopefully, man, this was educational for many of you. I know this was kind of long today, but it's all good. It's all good. With inflation, can't they just raise their salary? Paley's, who are you talking about? I'm not sure what you were asking. Jamal said, I missed 99-cent gas. Mind you, gas was $1 like, I think gas was $1 and change like last year. For real. Bilal, I heard Panama's going to do the same thing. Trust me when I tell you, a lot of countries are going to do that. They're going to adopt Bitcoin. Bitcoin has already proven that it is what it is. People have already tried to copy Bitcoin, right? It's called altcoins, Bitcoin Cash, all these different coins out there. They're all carbon copies of Bitcoin that you cannot copy. Bitcoin serves all of the purposes of everything that we would need it to be, to be used for. It's a store of value. It has a static supply. And even once it reaches the total supply of Bitcoin that will be created, which is like 20 years from now, along the way, the amount that is going to be produced cuts in half. So every 4 years, there's a halving. So that means that the miners of the Bitcoin are mining half as much now. And this will go on every 4 years until it completes, which means that the supply is becoming less and less. What that sound like? Sound like the opposite of what goes on with money, don't it? They print more money. Bitcoin is becoming less and less available. So just think about that for a moment. That means that, if you get it, you might want to hold on to it because it's going to be that valuable. It has nothing to do with, oh, well, it's a good investment. No. Don't even look at Bitcoin as an investment. Look at Bitcoin as where your money should be if you're saving money. That's how I look at it. Like, all right, instead of me having money in a savings account, I just buy Bitcoin. Period. Like, well, what price? I don't care. I don't care what price. And I did a whole podcast recently talking about the historical prices of Bitcoin and what it's done already. And history has a way of repeating itself. So it's just crazy, man. It's a lot. I'm going to do another podcast on Bitcoin, just like as a refresher, and talk about wallets and stuff like that. That one is coming. So, yep. Yes, indeed. Dancer said, I will know it's you. You may not necessarily know that it's me because I can switch wallets. I can do a lot. That like, and even if you know it's me, so what? My point is this, that if you're on, when you have a bank account, you can't do anything without everybody knowing that it's you that's making the transaction. Everybody knows who's making the transaction and where it's going. And it's not that you're trying to hide something, it's just that you don't want everybody knowing what you're doing at the time. So even if somebody does know, they can't do anything about it. Even if you know that it's me, so what? Wallet to theirs, and y'all know that it's me sending him Bitcoin, so what? You see what I'm saying? Bitcoin also has other features. I'll give you some more examples of what Bitcoin does. If you have gold, somebody can run up on you, try to take it from you. Somebody can literally try to take it. It's a physical thing. They can take it or try to. This is why gold is protected in vaults with high security and guns, right? That's just one feature. Unless somebody can go into your brain and know what your passwords are, they can't take your Bitcoin from you. You see what I'm saying? Your Bitcoin is stored. If you have it on a cold wallet, it's not even on one of these networks that you bought your Bitcoin from, like an exchange. And even if it is on an exchange, they can hack into the exchange and, do whatever. Well, these exchanges are spending billions of dollars. They spend a lot of money on security just to maintain the security of their exchange. Like Coinbase, for example. You know how much money Coinbase spends on security? So the fact that they're spending all that money on the security of their network where your Bitcoin is, does that make you feel safer or not as safe? You see? So I'm just throwing out just different ideas just to give you things to think about. Because it's like, damn, would my money be safer here where they spending all this money to make sure that stupid stuff don't happen? Or should I put it on the cold wallet? Keep the cold wallet over here in a safe somewhere where, something could actually happen to it. It's in a safe. It could get lost. Like a lot of stuff can happen when you have something physically. So I'm just giving different things to think about. Because when you think, then you'll know what the best thing is for you to do. And then you can go from there. And that's it, man. That's all it is. That's all it is, having options. Yep. She said, if you're a hacker, message me. Oh, man. Yeah, right. There you go. Don't lose your passwords. Right. Don't lose your seed phrases. Pretty much. Yeah, and Ethereum is good for the NFTs and stuff like that. Is definitely serving a purpose. Some of the coins I think is just like pure speculation. Like Dogecoin. The Dogecoin was made as a joke, but just because people are paying attention to it and willing to put money into it, you see what the price is doing of it. But does it mean does it have any real value? It was literally created as a joke. So think about that. Bitcoin is not a joke. It's not to be played with. It's not a game. It's not a game. It's not a game. All right. So anyway, let me get up out of here, man. So this was an awesome episode. I definitely appreciate everyone for always tuning in. Make sure that you go to the BrooklynMosesPodcast.com for the audio version of this. That'll be available soon. And I don't know what happened to Instagram. It just conked out. But shout out to Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Make sure that if you're not following TeamAlliance on Facebook, follow the TA page. And if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure that you do so. All right. All right, y'all. So I'm out of here, man. Y'all know what it is. Mark Fuller, TeamAlliance, Brooklyn Moses Podcast. So this is season 2, episode number 35. Yep. All right, so we out of here, man. Peace, y'all.
I already know better. 24K, got nothing on me. Make you want it forever. Try to play a game, but you don't play for keeps. Messing with a girl from the east side, yeah. Kinda love you, wanna build your dreams on, yeah. But I already know better. I'm a go-getter and I got me, I'm good. I'm head over shoes on hardwood. For me, you know.
All right, hold on. Osmond, I see your question. Osmond tried to get at me. He said, thanks for not answering my last question.
What you talking about, Willis?
All right, now let me go back. So let me just add this on here. He said, hack free good, 20% price drop in a week bad. No. Osmond, no, sir. He said, what costs 0.001 Bitcoin last week now costs 0.01 Bitcoin this week. 0.3 the next. How can that type of volatility be a positive for an economy? The volatility is only one aspect that you're looking at. You're only considering price volatility. And over time, the price volatility will become less and less and less. It will become less volatile as it becomes adopted more. So people are like, oh, but it's risky. Look at how the price fluctuates. You're looking at price fluctuations based in dollars. And dollars are already devaluing all the time. So it's like looking at something that has value and then taking something that is losing its value, but you're looking at the thing that has value in this term with dollars. So that's why I talk about, I don't care what the price is. You need to buy more Bitcoin because over time you will see price of Bitcoin do this. It's going to just, this is what it's been doing the whole time. Let me give you one last example before I get off of here, because that's actually a good question. And this will lead into the next the next podcast that I do on Bitcoin. Real quick. This is Bitcoin price history. I'm only going to go back to 2017. So that was 4 years ago. Stay with me. I'm going to use the 17th. Yeah, I use 17th. I use 2017. 2017, the all-time high was on December 16th. The all-time high price was $19,343. Listen to me. $19,343 was the all-time high. December 16th, 2017. By December 15th, exactly 1 year later, December 15th, 2018, you know what the price was? $3,200, $3,214. That's insane, right? Oh my God. Now, think about that. And let me break it down as a percentage. So if I take the 19,343 and I divide that by the 3,214, that's a multiple of 6. So that's roughly, let me try to get the percentage. How can I get the percentage? 19,343. Do I subtract it and then take the difference and divide it? I think that's how I would do it. So 3,214. So the 16,129 divided by 19,343. Let me see what that is. Okay, here we are. That's an 83% drop. Listen to me. 83% of the value of Bitcoin was lost. My question is, was it lost? And here we go. Here we go. Was it lost? And I hope Osmond is still on here because I'm doing this because of you saying that I didn't answer the question. And I don't like to leave like that. 83% decline in a year from top to bottom. 19,343 to 3,217. 83% lost. But was it lost is my question. What if you, during that year, were just buying it? So you're buying at different prices. Let's say you bought it at the absolute worst price. So you bought it at 19,343. And let's say you bought a full Bitcoin. So you buy one Bitcoin, 20,000, 19,000 and change. And then for the rest of the year, you still buy more. So over the course of the next 4 years, because this was 2017. So from 2017 to 2018, 83% drop. And then time continues to go by. Now we in 2021. The high this year was $63,000. So if you sold your Bitcoin, you lost. But what happened if you held your Bitcoin that you bought? What happened if you were buying Bitcoin every week? So the question is not how much is the price of Bitcoin. The question is how much Bitcoin do you have? I'm going to leave y'all with that. All right. So understand what's going on here. Understand. Don't just look at things the way that you think that they are. Think. Why would you sell? What are you selling it for? You selling it for dollars? You selling it back for the same dollars that are losing value every year. Well, why would you do that? And who cares about the volatility? The objective is to get as much Bitcoin as you can, period. All right, man, I'm out. Y'all know what it is. Mark Fuller, Team Alliance, Brooklyn Moses Podcast, out.
I already know better. 24K got nothing on me. Make you want it forever. Try to play a game, but you don't play for keeps. Messing with a girl from the east side, yeah. Kinda love you, wanna build your dreams on, yeah. But I already know better. I'm a go-getter and I got me, I'm good. I'm head over shoes and hardwood.